Okay.
There we go. Well, good afternoon, everyone. It's so good to see you here. I'm particularly delighted to see Ruby Makuni and Nora Neil Daggett here today. Be sure to get their contact information and call them up and have a one-on-one with them. It will be you'll learn so much, and these are wonderful women that I think you really want to know. I'm going to talk today, like I usually do. As Elton mentioned, I am an independent Shackley distributor doing business as Fit for Life. Let me start this from the beginning here. There we go. I was at a meeting in South Carolina last week, and I'd sent them a slide to use on for their projections. They were sending slides, or they were showing slides during the conference about the different vendors, and unfortunately they couldn't for some reason couldn't use my slide. Whoops. I'm giving you a heads showing you where we're going here. Trying to change the
Great picture, Jerry. Great picture.
All right, let me just go back here to what I was trying to do. Okay. Okay. So anyhow, they made this slide for me and I liked it so much I thought I would continue to use it. Making healthy happen. That's kind of the one of the slogans of Shackley. But I see this as relating to 3 John verse 2 personally. Beloved, I pray that in all respects you may prosper and be in good health, just as your soul prospers. So that's our verse. Introduce you to some of my favorite people here. This is my daughter on your left, my right, and my son, and their 4 children. Wow. The 3 boys are my daughters, and my son's little girl you see standing there as well. I love these kids. Luke is now in college, which is hard to imagine, given the fact that I'm only 38. But he's already in college. These kids have just grown up so fast.
What is he studying? What is he studying?
He is studying business. He wants to be an entrepreneur.
Very good.
I don't know where he gets that, but
must be his grandfather. His grandfather. His grandfather gives him inspiration.
He wants to start his own business, his own drone business. He has a drone, and he's been having so much fun with that. He wants to start a business with it. Of course, the other person in my life is my beautiful wife, Celine. Now, this picture has great significance. It was 23 years ago, a little over 23 years ago. In 1998, I retired from the Navy, started a job in the civilian world, and that was in May. 3 months later, I lost my job. And then a couple months later, I got married. So Celine married a guy who didn't have a job, and somebody she had only known for 10 months, but it all worked out.
Must be love.
Yeah, it must be love. Yeah, that's another story. I would have to, I could probably talk an hour about that. Well, I could talk about 10 minutes. My wife would talk for an hour, tell the same story.
Congratulations.
But, in the Navy, I was a clinical scientist, so I did a lot in the world, in the world, of course, of clinical science, and it was something that really became part of who I am. I love clinical science. I love to see how things work. I have a master's in clinical pathology, so I was able to learn how disease processes worked and so on. So when I retired, I decided to start a business with Shackley Corporation, primarily because of the fact that everything that Shackley does is based on science. But I thought I'd start with a quick video about Shackley in case you don't know about Shackley and what they do.
We see the future. A future where personalized nutrition helps every body thrive. Where millions are supported by a global community that's focused on wellness. Where financial opportunity comes on our own terms. Where people and planet live in harmony. We are a company, a philosophy, a lifestyle that was built for the future. 65 years in the making, The future of your wellness starts today.
Your physical health,
Your emotional health
your financial health,
and the health of your environment. There's just one thing. The future won't wait. Let's build it together. Let's make healthy happen.
Okay, I love that.
All right.
Love that video, but not so much.
That was a
although
good,
play it
that was a
again.
good video, Jerry.
Well,
Enjoyed it.
Shackley does things very well. So,
Mhm.
but I want to talk about, Shackley has about 300 different products. I'm going to talk about something today, which I've talked about before, and that is called meology.
Uh-huh.
And the reason I'm talking about this again is the fact that over the last year, Shackley has made some significant updates to the meology program. So if you go to my website, and if you didn't put it down earlier, I have it on a slide at the end. You could go to this point or this page in my website. And basically, meology is a plan by which you can receive nutritional products that are specifically designed for you. And I'll show you how and why that is. I don't know of any company on the planet that has anything like this. It's just amazing.
Mhm.
So what you do is you'll go to a health assessment questionnaire online, and you'll be answering a number of different questions. I'm not going to go through all 30 or 35 of them, but just a few to give you an idea until I get to the updates, which I think are amazing. So what are your three health goals right now? So you'll identify what goals that you are looking to accomplish. And then it will ask you different questions about what kind of exercise do you do, or how's your energy level every day? What about your stress level? How well do you usually sleep? How would you describe your brain and cognitive health? And this is not Brightside. This was Brightside. So that's
It
why
wasn't funny, Jerry.
I didn't know. I didn't know
Okay.
it's going to come out as Brightside, but
Okay, I got
there
you.
it is.
I got
Whether
you.
you're bright or not,
Right,
you'll love
right.
this.
Yes. Okay, okay, very good, very good, very good.
Now you look at the screen for more than 3
Thank-
hours a day.
Thank you for that. I really appreciate. I really do. I tell you what, let's talk.
Elton, are you talking to me or are you on the phone?
No, I'm not on the phone. No, I'm talking to you. I said
Oh.
your point is taken, and let's talk. Let's talk.
Okay.
That's all right. Okay, very good.
Okay.
So let's see where we are. The meology, I think, is an essential tool. It can go a long way with our health, and Jerry is so delightful in sharing with us the importance of our health. How our health, and to the course of the day now, I find it important to really start paying attention to every little thing, which is, staying active, eating right, reading the right material, sharing and being a part of other people's success and ventures. And it's just an amazing time. Amazing time. So, Jerry, I didn't mean to steal your thunder, but if that's, want to wrap it up and move to the next subject matter.
Well, wait a minute. I have a few more slides here.
Okay.
Can you see my slides?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Can you see my slides?
Yes.
Okay. So dietary preference. Yeah, I thought I had like 20 minutes. So
You do.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You do have 20 minutes. Yeah.
I'm sorry. My apologies. Go ahead. You do.
Okay. So it takes into account your dietary preferences. And this is new. Now you can add any medications that you might be taking. And this is, I think, the most phenomenal part right now. First of all, you can enter any lab results you have. This is new. So you're really getting specific to what your body needs. And do you have DNA data from 23andMe or Ancestry? Can you believe that? Now you can take your DNA data, and if you've got it from 23andMe or Ancestry, you can now enter it into the questionnaire. And so anything that now is recommended is is recommended specifically for you based on your DNA. So if you have a predisposition to a particular disease, the nutritional products recommended will address those particular needs. So I think I showed this already. I don't know why that's in there. Oops. So now what happens, like in this case, this is Vicky, you'll get recommendations for specific products that will meet your specific personalized needs, and they'll be in one daily packet that you can take. So convenient. And then you'll get information about the different products that were recommended for you, and you can learn more about those products and why they're recommended. Again, I don't know of any other company on the planet that does that. The second thing that's new, and there's more than two things that are new, but is Meology for Kids. It doesn't really involve a questionnaire, but you can order these packets for kids, and you have opportunity to add their name and then to add a picture that they choose from about, I think it's about 30 different pictures. My little niece chose the choo-choo train. So hers says, "Hi, Gemma," and has a choo-choo train on it. And here you get 100% of 8 core nutrients for a child. And if you've got multiple children you're ordering for, you get 10% off if you have 2 and 15% off if you have 3. So that's pretty, but another very cool thing, I think, is when you buy Meology for Kids, every purchase provides, for every purchase, Shaklee helps to provide life-changing nutritional support to a child in need through Vitamin Angels. And that's just the kind of company that Shaklee is. We just love to support our community. I want to show you another quick video. This is Tracy Fixon, and she's just going to tell you a little bit what it's like to be a Shaklee distributor. Go ahead, Tracy.
My name is Tracy Fixon, and I have been with Shaklee for 8 years. I originally joined for the cleaning products. I was pregnant at the time, and I wanted to bring something safer into our home as our family started to grow. And I also started taking the vitamins. I was not a vitamin person at the time, and I switched to that vitalizer as my prenatal. Within a couple weeks, my energy levels improved, my brain fog improved, and ever since then, 8 years later, I still take it, and it's still changing my health every single day. But what I really didn't realize is how the business was going to impact our family. You know, our family was just beginning, and I didn't really love the job I was in, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I always thought, what if I could make a business like this work? And Shaklee delivered on all of it. I soon was able to start staying home, traveling around the world, and the community of Shaklee and the people in Shaklee is what really continues to keep me here and keep me motivated, keep me inspired, and keep me wanting to grow my business even bigger and better. Because someone shared Shaklee with me, I feel like it's my job to share Shaklee with others.
And that's one reason I love to share Shaklee with others too, just because of the greater health that it provides, but it also provides a opportunity to have your own business and to earn some income. It might be 10,000 a year or 20, or in many cases, people are earning 6 figures. So I just wanted to share that with you as well.
My name is Tracy Fixon,
that's nice.
and I have been with Shaklee.
Thank you. So this is, again, here's my information. I'll put it in the chat as well. But again, Fit for Life, I am an independent Shaklee distributor, but our business, we're doing business as Fit for Life. And so that's my prayer for all of you, that you may prosper and be in good health. And I would love to share with you more about how you can do that. So now, Elton, I'll give it back to you.
Much for your presentation. Listen, man, I can see why you work so hard. What a lovely family, man. What a lovely family. I can see the swell of your, your work and your habit and you're a winner, man, all the way. I knew that, and please excuse the movements around, but we're excited for your presentation, Jerry, and we also consider your presentation about health always so important. We always have to manage our health, and I've made it more conscious for myself that you've got to pay attention to every little detail, and you've got to be aware and practice good health. So on that regard, our next brilliant speaker this afternoon, great guy, and he has also an incredible reputation in the Navy also, and but he's done his book. He's written a book, and his book is the System is Unforgiving, and so we love to have him share with us this afternoon. And so here we go.
Before we get there, I want to thank Jerry Baker for sponsoring today. And Jerry, we didn't mean to rush you through the presentation. So I want everybody in the audience to try and do the meology survey while Jerry continues on to present all through the day today. And then Jerry, would anybody had any questions on the Shaklee products? Okay, so Alan is brought in by surprise. We were supposed to talk to Alan at 2 o'clock today, but we had some technology issues. So Alan, thank you for accommodating. He's just going to tell you about what he's going to talk to you about in November 1st. We're having our Veterans Day celebration, as well as our African American conference. And then I'll bring Ruby and Nora on next, and Patricia, who joined us today. So before further ado, one more time, anybody for Shaklee? Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Jerry,
Very good,
so
very good,
much.
very good,
Thank
very
you so
good.
much. Give him a big hand.
Okay.
Okay, Alan, tell us about your book.
But before we get there, let's refresh. Thanks, Alan, for joining us. Maybe guy.